You know, a lot of terminology that gets created around the space of Bitcoin is made to make understanding easier for people who are new in the field of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has often been compared to gold, and when you produce new gold, you use the process of mining. So we just call it mining even when we are doing Bitcoin. Effectively, mining is the running of the Bitcoin software, and the software achieves two purposes. One, it creates new Bitcoin, which is, you know, in its most intrinsic form what mining is all about. And the second thing is it authenticates transactions. And this authentication of transaction is something that you want to understand a little better. Suppose in a conventional banking system, I were to electronically transfer money from my bank account to your bank account, and we have different banks. How would this happen? I would give an instruction, probably on my laptop, to my bank saying remove a certain amount of money and transfer it to you. Upon getting that instruction, the bank simply changes an entry in its books and reduces my bank account by that much and sends an instruction to your bank that your bank should now go ahead and add that much money to your account. Now, when I do the same transaction with Bitcoin, there is no bank. This is the key, right? What do we like most about Bitcoin? The fact that there is no intermediary, there is no owner, there is no bank. But in this case, how would my transaction happen? How would my money, namely my Bitcoin, go to your account? Pretty simple. When I release this instruction or create a transaction, as we like to call it, people who are running the mining software for the purpose of creating new Bitcoin, they are also authenticating transactions. This probably is the most elegant part of the entire space about Bitcoin, that the entire world, democratically you, me, anybody who chooses to run the Bitcoin mining software is effectively authenticating and making sure that the transactions work right. So not just are we not using banks, we are becoming banks. I would go so far as to say that we are becoming the central banker itself. This is what Bitcoin mining is about. Now, since Bitcoin mining leads to new Bitcoins as well as a little bit of a fee that comes to you, the miner, because you are authenticating the transaction, the question is, hey, Bitcoin is so valuable. Would I become rich by mining? There are two fundamental variables will decide whether mining will be valuable. First and foremost, the price of Bitcoin. So as I create new Bitcoin, going forward, what is the price of Bitcoin going to be tomorrow? We can't predict that. If the Bitcoin price is robust, or better yet, it keeps increasing at a galloping pace as it has done at various points in its history, then mining can be very profitable. And the second important variable is the price of electricity you pay to run your Bitcoin mining hardware. Of course, the cost of hardware and to a very limited extent the cost of internet will also come into the play, but those are not the biggest variables. I think that you cannot make the decision of whether to mine or not based on the little information I've given you. We will keep talking to you about more and more information related to Bitcoin, mining, etc. So keep watching. More videos are coming your way.